right now.
All right, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, you said confidence, like the key to everything, to be honest.
It really is, bro.
If you got real life, got confidence, you really can do anything. Walk up to any girl. You know what I'm saying? Make business ideas, make business plans with people. Don't be scared of nothing. You be a goat for real.
Yeah. Confidence, I think it comes from two things. One, handling rejection well, and another thing, consistently keeping promises to yourself.
So keeping your word to yourself, that's what builds your confidence.
Because you know, no matter what, you can always fall back on yourself, and you know you're gonna follow through, and you're gonna complete it no matter what.
How did you build yours? Like you just
Probably through sports, working out, hanging out with people like you and Ian. I'd say your friend group and what you do in your free time, probably the biggest things.
I built my shit off. I think I was fat at one point in time. I wasn't fat. I was like out of shape. You know what I'm saying? I was scared to talk to girls. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't like to talk to them. I just try to figure out I'll focus on the business first before I start doing anything else. Before I go out anything.
Yeah.
So I try to focus on the main part of business. You know, getting my work done, improving myself to build my confidence. So I got everything I want to be the guy. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go about it.
Yeah. I think it's like if you lead yourself in the direction you want to go, the right people are going to follow you. You know, whether that's friends or women. You know.
They feel like you motivated people.
What's that?
Like, have you motivated people? Like,
I'd say so. Yeah.
like they tell you personally, or they show you through your actions.
I'd say a little bit of both. You know, because I've coached snowboarding for 4 years now. You know, it's a lot of the times like you'll see people, you know, that they're scared to hop on a board, and you know, just consistently speaking goodness to them, and, you know, never putting them down, and letting them know even though they may have made a small accomplishment, that still matters. And then letting them know that once those small accomplishments add up over time, you know, that encourages them. You know, just giving people tangible things that they can see really motivates them. And also like letting them know that what they gained and what they have is theirs, and it can't be taken from them. Like they own it. Did we start?
Yeah, we did. We used to start throwing out jams, bro, and I just started recording, bro.
Okay.
This is my boy Ian. This is my boy Jeff. We just making a podcast, bro. Strong, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. Worked out, went for a run. This guy hit a 5K for the first time.
I thought he was running 5 miles for real, but I swear to God, I thought he was running 5 miles.
He doesn't understand kilometers yet.
Me and Jeff were just talking about confidence, though. What's up? Like, term about confidence. How you build yours?
Confidence?
Yeah.
Knowing you're the shit. Like, what are you gonna do? Fuck with me? Cool. Come on, come at me. Or you know, going after something brand new, you just be like, it's the worst that could happen. Fail at it? Okay, cool. What's gonna happen if I don't do anything? Absolutely nothing. So might as well swing the bat. You're better missing a shot than not taking a swing. You understand?
Yeah.
I mean, if you see the opportunity that you want to seek after, swing the fucking bat, dude. Can we cuss on this? I hope so.
Yeah, we can. I cut on
Okay. So swing the fucking bat. Like, who cares if you miss? You went for it. Most people aren't even going for it. Go for it.
How you like? What made you just, start getting into your fitness journey though?
Fitness?
Yeah. How you feel like that's the way to build your confidence as well?
Yeah, it definitely helps. I mean, waking up every morning and seeing that I just look like a sexy beast. That's a funny statement, but in all honesty,
That's facts though.
Yeah. It's not all about physique. A lot of it's more about how you feel. For example, when I was just running track and cross country, I was a really skinny guy. I'd say I'm still pretty skinny, but I'm more toned now, more muscular. But beforehand, I mean, I was like 25, 30 pounds less than this. And, man, I was super skinny, but I was in really good shape. Felt great. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not about your physique, really. It's about staying healthy.
Yeah.
And,
Your mindset.
honestly, you guys see when you start working out consistently and whatnot, your mind is clear, you can focus better.
Yeah.
Right. So like work or school, you guys can perform better now just from working out.
Yeah, but like I noticed, like if I go like 2-3 days without working out, bro, like my mental health starts to decline. Like I'll be like thinking negative thoughts. And
Yeah.
After you not like worked out on how many days?
probably 2, 3, 4, somewhere around there.
So like when you don't work out, what do you do to like keep your mind off the negative?
So
thoughts?
usually when I'm not working out, bro, my mind goes straight to negative thoughts, and you know I'm not really doing anything about it.
What's your hobby then?
What's that?
What's your hobby?
Hiking, snowboarding.
So it's all physical.
Yeah.
You never find no mental.
Oh, I love to write.
So you, like when you maybe when you down, you know, just write some shit.
Yeah.
Gotta write some shit down.
I
Probably write a
find,
book.
yeah, I mean, I find when I'm down, I'm the most creative, but
No, I think, you know, Western culture, oh, you're depressed, they get a therapist. You know, it's all right, but I think a lot of it can just be solved by eating healthy, going to the gym, and doing shit.
Yeah.
If you do those 3 things, you eat good, drink water, you know, you go to the gym, you work out, maybe at least 3 times a week, 3-5 times a week, work out, eat good, and go do shit. Go outside, go ride a bike, go for a run, go for a walk,
Sun games.
talk to people,
You know what I'm
go do things.
Do stuff to make you uncomfortable. You're gonna get comfortable all the time. It's like a reverse thing.
Yeah, I highly doubt if you do those 3 things, you'll be depressed.
yeah.
If I don't do shit, I'm depressed. If I don't work out, if I don't work, if I don't talk to other people, I'll get depressed. If I do those 3 things, I'm a happy guy.
It's all about reality. You gotta look at like, if I don't, you gotta look at yourself. You gotta look deep inside yourself. Like, if I don't do these things, you know what I'm saying? If I don't really look at the outcome, like the what's the word?
The outcome?
The outcome. If I don't look at the outcome, I'm going. Man, I can't really put a word into it. You really gotta be aware of yourself. Cause you go, everybody's always depressed. You just gotta find a way to get out of it every time. That's what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? You just can't sit inside the depression and just let it consume you. If you let it consume you, you're gonna be through. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? I'm doing long as hell. But no, you just gotta be aware of yourself. I say this all the time. You know what I'm saying? You just can't let it consume you. Let it consume you through. Like I said earlier. For real. Like Ian said and like Jeff said.
Now that is huge. Just not letting your thoughts consume you.
Yeah.
When they're negative, go after them. Like, end of the day, like what you just said, it's you versus you.
Exactly. In the mirror, you gotta look in the mirror and be like, we doing this today. We doing that today. And we're gonna be colder today. Regardless.
Now, what do you guys do when you're going after something? Whether it's work, school, fitness, a hobby, you're going after it and, you know, you're not seeing results, you're not progressing forward, you're getting frustrated. I mean, what do you guys do?
Me personally, I just take a break, you know what I'm saying? I try to let it try to come to me more, and I just work towards something that I like doing more. So I do something more on my side and trying to find something new. So when I do some more on my side and think about what I'm trying to do next, I let it attract to me, you know what I'm saying? Then I try it again and it worked better in my favor. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do.
Yeah, for me, it's I'll take a step back and assess how I'm really, how I'm really living. And you might think that you're being productive, but there's a difference between being productive and being busy. So I like to take a step back and introspect and see if what I'm actually doing is making sense and it's going to help me towards my goal, or if it's just busy work and it's crowding my mind more than it's helping me. Okay. And if I understand that what I'm doing is not productive, I have to re-strategize and then implement those strategies. And so you're always keeping your brain busy, thinking of new ways to go, and you're never becoming complacent. And I find that helps out a lot when you're going towards stuff and you don't feel like you're progressing.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. Probably got to look to that myself.
Yeah.
What about you?
Mine's really simple. If I'm struggling at something, I'm failing at something, whatnot, I'll take a step back and I'll process what's going on. And then typically I look into ways on, whether if it's studying or business, what I do, I'll start doing research on Google, how to overcome this, how to study better, whatnot, or how to hit the gym better, how to do this better. And I'll take a step back, and instead of kind of picking at a tree with a dull axe, I'm sharpening up my axe before I go hard again.
Okay. Yeah. Real nigga shit. I dropped some gems right now. You gonna help a lot of people today.
Yeah, that's the goal.
I just got this text actually. So I saw my friend Gideon at the gym, and he's like, "Oh, hey, we're talking up," and he's He's like, so what are you hitting today? I'm like, yeah, I hit back. Now I'm gonna go for a run with a few friends of mine. Just go for a 5K. He's like, wow, dude, you just said that so casually. I'm like, yeah, it's nothing major. So he texted me about an hour ago. He said, just did a 5K for the first time in like 1 to 2 years. You're an inspiration, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That's great
like,
to
that's
hear.
proof. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's like when you're really living like that, when you speak it, you really inspire people, because they can tell that you're really about it and you're not faking it.
Yeah. Especially through your actions as well.
Mm-hmm.
When you do it through your actions, it's just like, that's just instant. Like, damn, bro, like you did that shit for real. Crazy. I get like, you crazy, bro. Like, you make me want to do it, but you crazy. Like, it just make people feel like, make me feel good. I feel like I'm helping people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what you said too.
It's like,
It feel good.
he can do it. Why can't I? Right?
Everybody bleeds the same blood, bro. You gotta think yourself as a different being, bro. For real, for real.
It's obviously a process to get to certain places, like, to become a millionaire or a billionaire. It's a process, and you're not going to get there overnight. He did it, you can do it too. You're not going to get there overnight. Put your head down, work, focus, have a plan, stick to it, stay disciplined. And that goes for anything, whether it's business or fitness, hobbies, studying, school. It doesn't really matter, whatever you're looking to pursue. That's universal. I mean, know what you're getting into. Tunnel vision.
Focus in, lock in.
It's mental toughness, bro. Like when you're actually progressing mentally, it compounds. It's not something that's like, a little bit here, a little bit here. No, it's like when you're becoming mentally tough, that shit compounds. You can do something hard, so then you calloused your mind a little bit. Now you can do something even harder and even harder and even harder. So when you really start to progress as far as mental toughness, it shoots up like a rocket until you choose to stop. And then when you choose to stop, that's when you have to step back and re-strategize.
What are your guys' thoughts on balance?
It's working hard, but at the same time, find ways to not pleasure yourself, but work hard, but find ways to slow down. So do the things that relax your mind. You know what I'm saying? Go out sometimes, but not all the time. You know what I'm saying? Just find your peace of mind where you think you can find it at. You know
What
I'm
are
saying?
those things for you?
Me, probably go chill with some of my homies. You know what I'm saying? I probably draw. I draw all the time. You know what I'm saying? I just go out and just chill. Try to spread my good energy around. You know what I'm saying? Try to help as many people as I can. You know what I'm saying? Try to spread so much love that I give myself, I can give to others. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, I like writing. I think writing's what helps me relax, and just going out chilling, having a night out with the boys. To me that's relaxing. That's where I find my balance.
Yeah.
What about you, man?
Balance. You need balance. Not in the beginning.
Not in the beginning.
I would say to get to the point where you're trying to get to start out in that process, you need to be fully locked in. Like, if you're not prepared to go farther than the other man, you're not prepared to be number one, nor do you want to be. So, balance is hard. You need balance in life. I'd say there's a time and place to be fully locked into one thing. There's a time and place for that.
Yeah.
But burnout is a huge thing, and I've gone through burnout, and balance almost helps you in a way. Balance helps me.
It resets.
Yeah. Balancing, okay, work, studying, whatnot, is mundane tasks. I'm doing it over and over and over and over again. Relaxing, talking to friends, working out. For me, working out is a kind of like a meditation almost. It's not a grind to me. I see it as like a fun thing to do. For me, at least, that's how I look at it. I'm like, I just like doing it. That's why it's so easy for me to work out, because I just love doing it. Some people, they just hate doing it. It's harder for them.
I love doing that shit. You know I feel like an anime nigga.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm G Wayne, even though I'm G Wayne right now. Make anime.
What is it for you in the gym? Is it like, oh, I need to do it, or is it I like doing it?
Oh, I think it really depends what I'm working for. For me, like when I'm training for snowboarding, I'd rather be snowboarding. So when I'm doing sport specific stuff, it's definitely a grind. But when I'm just bodybuilding, just working out to work out, for me it's fun. It's peaceful. It's meditative.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
just like doing this shit, bro.
But back to the balance. So I say to get to somewhere where you want to go to. I can put this in perspective. So when I had my landscaping company, started that, whatnot, with me and my boy Ellie. Man, we were working like 16-hour days for the first 2 months, nonstop. I was going door to door. We had over 100 new clients in a span of 2 months. There was about 110 recurring clients that we had, that we would go to every week or every other week, just because we grinded and we were locked in. And we were just strictly locked into the business. And in the beginning of things like that, you have to be.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be able to sacrifice other things. I wasn't focused on any chicks.
My bad, bro.
What?
No, we just. I know what you were looking at, bro. I'm looking at it too.
Oh shit! I didn't even see it till you said so, bro.
My bad, Ian, bro. My bad.
So, like, in the beginning of going towards something, especially in business, you have to be fully locked in. And then, you get to the point to where it's like, you can turn off you can, put the pedal, put your full speed down, release it a little bit, have a little bit of balance, start implementing the balance, and then you'll probably be a little bit more productive in your time. But, no, in the beginning of working towards something, fuck balance. After you get to starting to roll, have some balance. Have some balance, you need it eventually. It's different for everybody, but for me, I can only go about 2 months with no balance before I need it, before I'll burn out.
I used to go to the gym 6 days a week to get me out my negative thought process. 6 days just to stop think about shit, because I don't smoke weed, I don't drink. You know what I'm saying? So back in the day when I was kind of chubby, I had to hit the gym 6 times, bro.
Yeah.
6 times. I'm really like, damn, I'm sore as hell. But I keep going though, you know what I'm saying? But I thought it was like consistently start doing it and I start seeing progress. That's when I start slowing down. Like, yeah, I can just start breaking it up, going 3 times, 4 times, you know what I'm saying? Not the full 5, you know what I'm saying? Or full 6. I just broke it up, you know what I'm saying? It balanced itself out. And now look at me, I'm a GOAT. Y'all see what it is on the top.
Yeah. It's like last winter when I was studying for my pro exam.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I was training for my pro exam for snowboarding, I'd be snowboarding 5 days a week, but I wouldn't be having fun with it because I knew the other guys I'd be going to my exam with, I didn't go to that exam. I didn't sign up for it, so I knew that I'd be better than the other 3 guys I'd be going to the exam with. I'd be training day in and day out. I wouldn't be snowboarding for fun. It'd just be fundamentals. And, after you do it for so long, it just becomes discipline. You look back when you're actually in competition, with other people, and you're like, oh shit, like it's really paying off.
But you took classes for like snowboard?
Yeah. So, I'm an instructor, but you have different levels of instructors, and you go and take an exam about once a year, and it's usually with 3 or 4 other people. I didn't sign up for it, so I knew I'd be better than those other 3 people.
That's just for instructor, but you can go to snowboard just to do it.
Yeah. It's like if you're gonna go compete, compete to win. Even if you're like dead ass slow, right? Like you're gonna go run the 400 in the track, you're gonna go run like a 114. Still have that mentality that you're gonna go in and you're competing because you want first place. Because if you go in competing and you're like, oh, I'd be okay with 2nd or 3rd. Nah, fuck that shit. Don't even compete at that point. Even if you're gonna be dead last, go in there with the mentality that you're gonna go get first.
That mentality is something else. It's better than the physical, for real.
Mm-hmm.
It all starts in the mind.
Yeah.
Everything. Anything you put your mind to. Jeff, you're 18. G, you're 19, right? I'm 18. I mean, if we stick to the mindset, you know, similar mindsets to where we have now, all throughout to where we're 30, I can't even imagine what we're gonna be like or where we're gonna be like at 30.
Yeah, bro. Because dudes like, you know, 19 to what? Like when you graduate college, usually 24, bro. Everyone's like fucking off in their 20s. You know.
No, this is the time. It's where you build the foundation.
Hell yeah.
This is it. This is your time to build that foundation. And even if you are past 30, not whatever, it's not too late. It's just like us three. We have identified that this is our time to be locked into things and build that foundation now.
Hell yeah.
We already know that. We're not going to go off track. We already know what we need to do. I mean, not entirely, but we have some idea of where we're trying to be and what we want to do and how we're going to get there. And we're not going to just fuck around. I mean, I mean, most guys our age, I can't even hang out with. I can't even talk goals about. I can't even talk day-to-day stuff. This is what I do. They're like, what do you mean? Why are you doing all this? Why are you doing so much? Like, why don't you just chill? Fuck that, dude. Because like I have shit to do. I have places I want to be. I want to get to places. I'm not trying to just.
You know, like it's just like going off of being said. Like I don't even like to rest half the time, nigga. Like if I take a rest day, I feel like I'm lazy for like 6 years, bro. Rest days is irritating. So you know when you go hard, bro, you just can't go back to that. I'ma chill for like 5 days. You just can't do it, bro. You gotta go at it every day. You know what I'm saying? It's like constant work. You know what I'm saying? Production first. Then you do your free time, do whatever you want. You just can't. You know what I'm saying?
I agree and disagree with what you said.
Okay.
Getting the shit done that you gotta do, if you can get it done, you can chill. But if you don't get it done, I mean, you gotta put in more hours, whatever you're doing. I think rest days are good. Rather it's work. I think no matter what you're doing. I mean, I'm religious. Okay, in the Bible it says, you know, rest on the seventh day. Don't do work on one day out of the week. Just don't. I mean, working out, yeah, that's okay, of course. But work, maybe it's business or, I mean, I think you can still study, but don't work. Don't work one day out of the week.
Yeah.
Just don't work one day out of the week. I mean, it's all right here and there. Like when you're locked in the beginning, when you're just fully locked in, yes. Work on both Saturday, Sundays, you know, but when you start implementing the balance, take a day off.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed like living in Utah, everyone down there, they're Mormon. Everything's closed on Sundays, bro. But you know, yeah, but their businesses, bro, they're popping. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Monday through Saturday, bro, like everything's popping, lines out the door. Sunday is chill, but you know, they still got the clientele. Like they're still popping even though they take that rest day.
Because that's how you maintain. That's how you're like, oh, we can keep going. Because it's not non-stop. Take a day off and you're refreshed.
Right.
That's where I disagree on. I hate taking rest days. For me, rest days are like a refresher. You can sit back, think more because you're not hammering out the work. You can step back and think and be like, oh, you know what? Now I'm gonna try X, Y, or Z differently and implement X, Y, or Z into that task or that.
I could take you that far, bro.
Now, when I say take a rest day, I don't mean lay in your fucking bed all day.
Yeah.
That is not what I mean by that.
Unless you like fucked up, like your ankle broke or something. You know what I'm saying?
You're
That's
sick or whatever. But when I say take a rest day from work, I don't mean lay in your bed all day and eat fucking pizza and drink beer. Don't fucking do that. That's not gonna help you think. Go for a walk, hang out with friends, do things that aren't work related, and you know, think about things. You know, maybe meditate a little bit. Meditation is huge.
Yeah. And meditation is more than, you know, what people think, where you're sitting fucking crisscross applesauce doing, you know, breathing exercises. You know, meditation is anything that puts you in the present moment and lets you become an observer of your thoughts.
Yeah.
Instead of becoming a slave to your thoughts, you know, you're observing them. You know, let's say Ian did some shit to piss me off. You know, if I'm in a meditative state, I'm like, oh shit, like, you know, Ian did something that pissed me off, but I'm not gonna act on it. Versus in a non-meditative state, he fucks up, and I'm like, oh, fuck you, bro. You know, so anything that allows you to be an observer of your thoughts instead of being a slave to them, that's a meditative state.
Yeah.
Always meditate. I tell my subscribers all the time, meditate. It's simple, you know what I'm saying? You calm yourself down. You know what I'm saying? You don't think about stuff all the time, bro. Just sit back and relax. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna walk your subscribers through a little meditation technique that
sure.
a good friend of mine, he's Indian, his father taught me this. And meditation is really huge in India and whatnot. So, you know, breathe in through your nose.
Man, there's a Bentley right there. Sheesh.
You're gonna breathe in for 7 seconds. You're gonna hold for 4. And then let it all out. So breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let it all out. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So you get in a relaxing spot like this.
That's my 5th Mustang I didn't see.
And just do that repetitively for maybe start out with 5 minutes.
Hell yeah, 5. And move up to 10. Move up to 20.
I say 15 minutes for me is a really good time that I need for meditation. But I mean, you go longer and you're just in blank space once you get to that point, and you'll see why people actually meditate. It's
I don't have the attention span for 10, 15 minutes.
well,
I feel it, bro. But sometimes
I got the 5. I got the 5.
I try to get to 10, bro.
Yeah,
You got to.
for me, it's like my meditative states come to me when I feel exhilarated. Okay, you know, so
okay.
that's when I feel most meditative.
Well, shit, we're gonna wrap this up right now. Oh, how many minutes we got? Hey, it's 30 minutes. This is my first 30-minute video.
Hell yeah.
I didn't realize it was 30
You gonna
minutes.
leave by hanging like that, bro?
But yeah, I'm wrapping it up, bro. Hope this video give y'all information that y'all needed, bro. I got 2 young gentlemen right here with lots of knowledge, you know. Glad to have them on the channel. And make sure y'all just tap in, bro. Get in tune with yourself. Make sure y'all straight all the time, bro. G Wayne, call me G, out. You know what I'm saying?
Ian out.
Peace out.
Yes, sir.